Hey guys, I'm Justin from Cooking with Coit. I specialize in clean comfort cooking, and today I'm going to show you the ultimate side dish hack, air fryer green beans. And if you love this video, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons. Let's get started. I love using an air fryer to cook a lot of different things, but I'm also not gonna be the person that says, oh, an air fryer does everything perfectly, because I really don't believe that it does. However, there are some things that the air fryer cooks really perfectly, and these green beans are one of those things. Sometimes I feel a little ridiculous making a recipe video for something that's so simple, but I think you guys are really gonna like it, so let's just do it. We're gonna do a tablespoon of olive oil. You can measure, you don't have to. I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit of olive oil in here. There you go, that's all we need. And then it's really only 3 other ingredients. This is so easy. So I'm gonna add a teaspoon of garlic powder. There we go. Now Camera Ann gave me a little trouble yesterday because we made them to test them out, and I put a little more than a teaspoon and she said it was too much, but I think it's perfect, so I'm gonna put 1.5 teaspoons. I think the more garlic, the better. If you like garlic, 1.5 teaspoons. If you're like, on garlic, teaspoon. And if you don't like garlic, we're not friends. Next up, we're gonna do salt and pepper, completely to taste. This is how much I like. 1 pinch, 2 pinch, 3 pinches. That's perfect. This is a pound of green beans, and you know what? I just jumped right into it because I was so excited about these green beans. I forgot to tell you, you gotta wash your green beans, you gotta trim them unless they've already come trimmed, and to be honest, I bought these in a bag and they were already washed and trimmed, which is kind of lazy. Oh, Camera Ann says it's not lazy. I think it's lazy, but it's fast. We've done the salt. Let's move on to the pepper. A couple big pinches of pepper. Again, just depends on how much you like pepper or not. I like 2 pinches of pepper. There we go. All right. Now all we're gonna do, just toss these up. That's it. We just wanna make sure that the seasoning is as evenly coated on the green beans as possible. Look at that, perfectly coated. Camera Ann, get a shot of that. Perfectly coated green beans, ready for the air fryer. Here we go. Pop the basket open, empty these green beans into the basket, and it is completely fine if some of the green beans are sitting on top of each other. The air fryer does such a good job of circulating that air all around really fast, so they can be a little layered. They're still gonna come out nice and crispy and awesome, so don't worry about it. I just kind of spread them out as evenly as I can. There. Now before I put these green beans in the air fryer, I just want to say something that it seems kind of obvious, but it's so true. I feel like we all spend a lot of time thinking about main course dishes, and we put a lot of time and effort into thinking those up, into cooking them. However, you know, the side vegetable is the sneaky one. I feel like I'm always putting so much effort on the main course that, like, right before I eat, I'm like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot to make my vegetable. This is the perfect recipe for that because it makes the vegetables so fast. You know, again, you're gonna make these green beans in 8 minutes. That's why I really love this recipe. All right, we're putting green beans into the air fryer, and we're gonna set the temperature to 370 degrees. And the time is gonna be 8 minutes. And just start it. And then when we get to the 4-minute mark, that's halfway through, we're gonna take the basket out, give them a toss, and put them back in there to finish. One thing that I want to show you guys that I'm always thinking about is basically the ratio of how I like to set up a plate. So what I like to do is divide the plate visually into 3 slices. Any kind of protein is going to go in 1/3 of the plate. I do a healthy green vegetable in the other 1/3 of the plate, and then I try to do like a healthier carb in the last 1/3 of the plate. So with all those things together, you're going to have a really balanced meal if you think about it like that. So we've hit that 4-minute mark. Let's take a look and see how they're doing. Oh, yes, all right. So we just give them a quick toss, just like this, and then pop them back in and let the air fryer start again. What I love about green beans is that they pretty much go with anything. You know, beef, chicken, fish, pasta, you name it, it'll work. One thing that's especially nice about green beans is that, let's say you're making like a Chinese or Japanese style dish. You can just add a little bit of soy sauce to this recipe and it pushes the flavor profile in that direction so easily. So these green beans will pretty much work with anything you pair them with. All right, the 8 minutes are up. Let's take a look and see how we did. Oh, yes! Look at these green beans. Oh my gosh. And I love the amount of garlic powder that is on these, even though not everybody likes that much garlic powder. I do, and I think they're fantastic. So I cannot wait to give these a try, but before I get into the taste test, if you love this recipe and you wanna see more just like it, check out my healthy recipes playlist. Okay, let's give these a try. These are really good green beans. This recipe is gonna totally save your life. When you've been focused on the entree and you forgot about the side vegetable, you can do this so quickly. Definitely give this recipe a try. I know you guys are gonna love it. I'll see you in the next video.